Hello and welcome back to Cities, Skylines, and Vooprisco, back at the heart of the disaster village. We just have to go ahead and build up all of our old earthquake sensors because for some reason they always get destroyed. You'd think if they're meant to like detect disasters, they'd also be able to survive them, but I digress. We have a lot of abandonment after the population drop. We're just gonna have to wait for things to kind of fix themselves. We've also got power grid problems, which it's kind of just spaghetti at this point, but it works. So I like spaghetti and I like things that work, so we're gonna go with it. And our flooding system is starting to catch up with the amount of water we have, except for our wind turbines are kind of confused on whether or not they should be running. I mean, it's very hard to get into them. There's a few feet of water moving at several meters per second, but if you're very good, maybe Michael Phelps could make it into one of them, possibly. So, things are going pretty well. We're going to go ahead and shut off half of our pumping stations, just because the water level is dropping after that last tsunami. The entire map's water level's just completely strange. Nothing makes sense anymore. There's massive waves just coming out of nowhere. They aren't even tsunamis. It's just a response to the amount of... I don't even know. The water is like bumpy. It's not smooth anymore. It's kind of strange, but that's okay. That is okay. The water is running away from us. But it's gonna come back again, and then it's gonna go back and forth, because the game really likes messing with us. Actually, this is a fantastic time to up our tsunami defenses. Since the water level is so low, it would be really actually easy to do it right now. So I think we're actually going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to dig a hole. This is going to be very expensive. Just like everything else we do in this series. We're gonna start building tsunami trenches for this wall. I want to at some point make this the only wall. The other one kind of gets in the way of the city and the tourism, so if we could replace it, that'd make me very happy. And now we are kind of just taken in the ocean here. That's okay though, because step 2 is to put up a wall to capture it. So now we are capturing that water, and then we're gonna pump it out. The exact same system we used at the city. Great, the water level's rising now. That makes this much easier. We're gonna have to just make the wall a little bit taller. We shall build the greatest wall the world has ever seen. We're also going to dig a bigger hole. Like a really, really big hole. There we go. That works. Okay. Now we're gonna empty this out, which is going to steal even more water, probably messing up the ocean even more. Killing off thousands of species. We are contributing to climate change. But that's okay. Because if we keep our citizens alive, it's all worth it. Let's go ahead and dig more and more soil. I'm actually surprised by how long this trench is. It's a lot of work, but hopefully it pays off with more survivors in our next disaster. It's all balancing cost with safety. Now we're going to continue this wall around the whole thing. This is very expensive. I know you can't put a price on the life of a person. However, it's pretty darn expensive.
Pretty sure you can put a price somewhere.
Aaron disagrees. I'm worth like $2.50. Are we talking Canadian dollars? Because everything's more expensive in Canada. Okay, here we go. I'm going to just build up this wall a bit more. Fantastic. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put a... Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna go ahead and up this wall here. It's really not high enough for it to work at its max efficiency.
Can you explain your thought process? Because I'm confused by what you're doing.
Yeah, so like the other wall, we're just building this, and this is a ditch.
Really?
It's a very nice ditch. And so after we build up this ditch, we empty it. And when we empty it...
Are you just gonna use the water in there as a water supply for a while?
I mean, technically yes, that's not, like, planned, that's just kind of how it works. But the ditch is just so that when another tsunami hits, it falls into the ditch. Instead of, like, going into the city.
It would hit the wall first.
Yeah, and then anything that makes it over the wall goes into the ditch. Well, it only protects this stretch of the city, but this is the most at-risk section because Park doesn't really have any protection other than this tiny wall here.
Park?
Hey, the game named it, I just kept it.
The game named it Park?
Yes.
Why?
It's an intelligent game. So I'm just going to go ahead and move these pumps over. I'll put 2 on each side. This wall isn't as high of a priority as the other wall. I mean, it'll help against tsunamis, but it's not like it's going to change everything if this doesn't drain in time. So we're gonna give it slightly less pumping power. Oh, we've actually got some flooding from the river. Oh, we've got flooding everywhere, never mind. It looks like the entire water level's rising again. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead, turn on the pumps, let them empty out the ditch. Oh, that one was already on. That one is being turned on, and now we need to get them power. I'm gonna put some windmills up here. And now I'm gonna put some windmills up here. And now we have new tsunami defenses. Look at that. Nothing better than not dying. And the pumps go. I'm actually surprised we haven't had any major disasters yet. I've got... yes. Huh. Okay. Well, at this rate, we can get a lot done. It looks like that's calming down. This is not calming down. The entire area should be made into like a cove. I'm gonna put a little protective barrier. It's going to flood a little bit. There we go. Now we got like a little harbor-like system going on here. I'm going to go ahead and just let that drain. It should naturally. Do we have a tsunami incoming? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so we could go back to working on the currently growing section of the city. We do have demand for pretty much every... oh, water issues. Can't say I didn't see that coming. Oh shoot, it's because of power issues. The power issues are because for some reason... oh! The production's dropping because the water level's dropping. Yes, make my city dependent on water. That was a good idea. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build a new wind farm over on this hill. Thankfully, City Skylines isn't that fancy. It just kind of goes up and down over time no matter what. Because it's trying to find a balance, but there's been so many tsunamis, there is no balance. Oh, shoot. They are still having issues. You know what? This is actually a fantastic area to just throw up a brand new power station. It's a very tall wall. We'll go ahead and drag it down to here where the rest of the grid is. Actually connect it at multiple points because we've had bad experiences before concerning having power lines broken. There we go. We'll connect it in those 3 spots. So let's go ahead and plop down some more wind turbines in an attempt. Okay, it says we're producing much more than we need now, so I'm gonna assume that's true. I should honestly just get a nuclear power plant up here, but I don't trust that. Not in my disaster city. Okay, so let's go ahead and rebuild these transport hubs. They're pretty darn important for our cargo. I love this roundabout. It works so well. What a marvel of engineering. It's fantastic. Okay, so let's see. Anything else we can... Is there anything else we can do? Why are we still not getting power over here? Oh, they're just not connected by anything. Okay, well that's fine. We can go ahead and plug them in. And now they are powered. Fantastic. I guess that was the issue before. I don't know why the power line... How are we powering them in the first place? Oh, it's because I removed the pumps in between them. Oh, so that wasn't the problem in the first place. So let's go ahead and... I guess we'll build up a new district. We have the time, we have the demand, and we have the money. What could be better for a very dangerous city than an even bigger, very dangerous city? That is thinking bigger. That is thinking ahead. Okay, and now with a strange 4-way intersection there, which I hope people can figure out, we're going to go ahead and build a new section onto the city. The safest one yet. Not really. However, if we say that, people are more likely to move into it. So we're gonna trademark it so that nobody else can beat us at that. Okay, bam. Let's go ahead and make some grids. Nothing better than some grids. And it looks like we have a brand new section. Let's go ahead and zone this intelligently. We'll go ahead and zone all of this office space because it's near industrial. Office space doesn't care about noise really. Fantastic. And maybe it's the headquarters for all the factories over there, you know? Gotta think creatively. We'll zone a little bit of that too for no reason. Then all the inside will be our generic high density residential. No, some of the outside too. Actually, all of it. I can pack the commercial somewhere else. What's important is we get more taxpayers in parts of the city that aren't at risk of death. So our income doesn't drop to almost zero whenever a disaster happens. Fantastic, we've got that all blue. Everyone's got water. City population should be going up soon, but it's not. I mean, maybe people just hate the city. I can't force them to move in yet. And we'll go ahead and connect that all together. We've got some area over here I can squeeze some commercial in as well. Make sure that we're getting everything we can out of our road system. Look at that. So nice. We've got new places for people to live, new places for people to shop, new places for people to fall off a cliff. That is actually a very steep... Oh, well, it's fine. It's not as bad as this. If you fell off of here, you're falling the height of like 2 apartment buildings. That's okay. The trees might save you. This part of the city actually looks very nice. Very advanced. They haven't had any real disaster trouble. Well, other than that meteor and that tornado. And probably a bunch of other things I've forgotten about because I'm a bad mayor who doesn't remember major disasters in my city. They're doing fine. We've still got flooding up here, but at least it's not bad enough to stop our transit. We've got trucks going through, so it's all good. Wow, that ship just hit that other ship. Everyone is dying. That is very sad. Can we hit 1 billion likes? We've got this system going on here. We've got all of the freight trucks going ahead and shipping what looks like donuts and hot dogs out on cargo ships, which makes sense, of course. These guys have... What are you bringing? You are bringing high-tech gadgets. Very nice. Oh, okay. A little bit of flooding again. Our very poor people. Not poor as in money, poor as in... Oh, tsunami. That's... I think... That there looks like a tsunami coming diagonally. But that's definitely tsunami. Small, though. Say, 4? Before, maybe... Is that a tsunami? I can't even tell if it is. It's very small. Yeah, I think that is. It's definitely not gonna impact us much. It is absolutely minuscule. It is going to flood the very edge. Probably give our pumps a little bit of work, but you know what? That's better than complete destruction, I think. Our trenches are all ready. I'm actually quite impressed by how well we've been handling these. I expected the other tsunamis at least do a little bit of damage to us. Here we go. Oh, yep. We certainly do have a slight rise. It's not intense. It's very, another really wide one. Like, I can't really see it. It's a stealth tsunami. 2.2. Okay, never mind. That's not bad at all. I don't expect any damage. However, when I say I don't expect damage, I end up getting damage. So I expect tons of damage. Everyone's going to die. We need to evacuate everyone. See? Now it's gonna be fine. It is actually very, tiny. It's a cute little tsunami. It's gonna hit the wall and just kinda go away. Here it goes. Can the wall handle it? This is very intense. Da-da-dun. It actually did raise a bit. The snow level 20. That's for sure. think we're gonna survive.
Tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Okay, so everything's looking pretty good in the main city. Let's check on the new district. It's looking good. We've got lots of people moving in. Fire service looks good except for over here. We'll give them a new fire dude. Let's try to get people to upgrade. I know we don't have many parks and stuff in... Oh. I'm actually going to leave a little bit of uneducated so that they work in factories. But we need to look at parks because we need to raise the land value by a lot. I just want to look at normal parks. And where's my movie theater? There it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a movie theater right over here.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area.
Oh, great. I hate thunderstorms. I like the fact that I can just ignore this tsunami just because it's so weak. I'm so used to freaking out completely over them. There we go. We've got a nice cinema here now. Hey, CinemaSins, you want to move in? We've got people going in, watching movies. They're upgrading their houses because they're like, whoa, I can pay more money than I should to watch a movie. Fantastic. I can pay $20 for a soda. Look at all of them. That is a whole lot of buildings upgrading. We're very excited about this. How's high school availability? That's pretty trash. You know, we'll put some education up here. I want to make these people upgrade. I want it to be like a really nice section. We'll put the high school right next to the movie theater. That'll help their business. That's okay. It's okay to skip class if you're learning from movies. Movies are very accurate to the real world. Okay, so everyone's happy about that. Everyone is very happy about that. How about college? Do we have a college? Oh, wow.
A tsunami has struck the city.
What is that sound? It sounds like a tornado, but there isn't one. That makes me slightly uncomfortable. Yeah, that tsunami was pretty intense. Oh, there's gotta be a storm or something. I see lightning, and I can hear the wind. It's pretty intense. I like how the water is actually spilling over here just a tiny bit. Just enough to be annoying. That's okay, though. Okay, going back over here, I think we're actually going to put down a college. Because our original college is full. We'll put down a fancy one. Science facility. Yes, the other side of town will have a science facility. Very nice. Please clap. Thank you. Okay, everyone is upgrading their homes now. What are we missing? Transportation, police. Oh, no police presence. Okay, let's give them an Overwatch peak. Oh, it looks so ridiculous, but we could make this the new YAM. The new YAM. New YAM returns. Yes. Now we've got our, this shouldn't technically be able to be destroyed by tsunamis, which is fantastic. We've got our fancy new sci-fi police drones, which are going to save everyone. Fantastic. Look at them go. Look at them rescue everyone. It's not an invasion, be quiet. It's completely safe. Oh, that only counts as a helicopter depot. I actually need like a police station on top of that. Not literally on top because it's literally very high in the air. Literally very lit. Okay, there we go. More people upgrading. Look, it's becoming so modern. Look at the population going up. Plus 500. Beautiful. Very nice. The population is very happy with my choices. The buildings are getting taller and pointier and fancier. The shinier the buildings, the better a mayor I am. Okay, Rosewood Square. Even the edges of this part of the city are starting to go much taller. They're very happy. The city is learning. It's growing. Let's go ahead and put down a cable car here. That might be really cool. End of line cable car stop. Well, we can just do here to here. Look at that! Cable cars. They can just go down the mountain. Once again, like, imagine going up a cable car to school. You will have the laziest people of all time. Why aren't you letting me do this? Oh, because it needs to end up going sideways. I can't turn it too much because it's a cable. Shoot. Okay. I'm a professional. Just go this way. Oh, it worked! Okay. That makes me happy. Great, now we just have to set up these stops. Oh. Huh. Oh, there it goes. It's working! You've got cable cars. That's fantastic. People are actually using them, too. 10 out of 10. Look at that! You can literally just... I don't know how people are taking their bikes on a cable car, but maybe we just have really advanced cable cars with bike space. Look at all the people go. They're so happy. Okay, well that's pretty nice. We're going up. Up, up, up. Buildings are getting taller and brighter and fancier. Look at that. We've really modernized this area. That makes me extremely happy. Population is going up. Our income is going up. Our happiness is going up. Rosewood Square is now $61 per meter, which is about the same as Prospect Heights. And the city down here is 81. Oh, boy. Never mind. This is much better down here. But it's so, like, it's not as dense down here. There's not as much space for every, because of all the canals going through. We had to sacrifice a lot of building space. Okay, looking good. We've got some traffic issues, but this is my channel, so that's just kind of a given. I wonder if we could fix the traffic problems by building some more crossroads. Now, some people say more roads, more traffic. However, I say more roads, less traffic, obviously. Because the more roads there are, the more you spread out the people. Ignore the fact that it introduces more intersections and stuff and increases the complexity of routes. It'll definitely fix the problem. 100%. And my headphones are falling off. Okay, that's a problem. Wow. The city is very, very happy right now. Population is jumping. We've got new ways of transport. I think I could actually make a subway system over here now. That's probably way, way late. But let's go ahead. We'll put one here, one here, put one over here, one over here, one in the Garnet District, one in Lake Park, one over here by the emergency services, then we'll put a few in Rosewood Square, and I think that's gonna be good. I'm probably going to miss them though when I'm connecting them. Okay, so we gotta get here to here. Great. Now here to here, here to here, here around in a circle to here. We're gonna turn this way over here, and you're gonna turn this way and around, and then you are going to go over here, turn around again. There's nothing over here. Okay, I skipped you guys, but that's fine. I'm doing the best I can. Then we're going to jump over here, out here, back here, and I think that's it. I think if I said here many more times, you guys would have stopped watching the video, so.
Here.
Okay, now let's go ahead and build the routes. One needs to go counterclockwise, and one needs to go clockwise. Do 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 do.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado
Oh,
warning for the area.
that's a
Residents
bad.
should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Let's finish this. Let's go ahead and I'm going to cheat and pause here, just because I want to finish this and leave that for next episode. I'm sorry. I just don't want to leave this half done this episode. Aaron is pointing out I missed one. There we go. 10 out of 10. Boop, 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 beep, boop. Fantastic. All done. Well, guys, thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time when we have to face a level 7.3 tornado, which is going to hit our main highway, infrastructure, and Prospect Heights.
Yay! Death and destruction. Everything the series had.
And we'll end it with that.